All right. Let's put out what we're supposed to be working with. I think I gave us enough time. Fair enough. I've given us enough time. So let's put out what I think everybody should have in terms of what we're starting with. All right. So go back to the original statement. Mary paid $2,100 for 4 parrots. So we're talking about, we're gonna let P represents the number of parrots. So we could put that up here for ourselves. Just for, you know, let P represent the number of parrots, right? And D, because I don't think they told us what to do. So we're making our own, and D represents the, I'm just using number sign, the number of dogs. So we are making our own little thing here so that we kind of have some direction to what we're about to do. All right, so we're focusing on the first question up here, of course, everybody should note. All right, so let's go. So if that's the case, then we're talking about 4P plus 3D. And that was 2,100.
2,100.
Very good. Excellent. And then what happened now is that now we're gonna have to put in all of these little stuff now. If she had bought 1 fewer dog and 1 more dog and 2 fewer parrot. So let's start with the parrots. 2 fewer parrots would mean that it's 2 less than 4. So that's 2 parrots. That's what they mean. Plus 1 more dog. So there was a 3 dog in the beginning. So it's now 4 dogs. They are saying that that money she would have paid $200 more. So it's going to cost 2,300. There it is.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right.
Excuse me, sir.
Go ahead.
I know, so I need for the second equation, I go put 1P plus 2D. That's true, because I never did add them.
Oh, you have to put your
That me
sign.
do too.
Eh?
That
Exactly.
I did too, sir.
That's what I did.
Well, you have to put it like this because a real thing, you know, that plus that equal that, that plus that equal that. All right, let's see if we could work this out. Ready? All right, let's try to eliminate. You know, I think one of the questions one of these questions had an error. I don't know which one, but if I see it, we'll know. All right, let's go. Ready? All right, so we want to create 2 more equations. All right, so let us say that, all right, because sometimes I just feel like so this is equation 1. Equation 2. And we're going to create 2 more. So I might want to multiply. Let us say I'm getting rid of the D. So I'm going to multiply by the 4. And then I'm going to multiply by the 3. Because my intention is to get rid of this. So I'm trying to eliminate the dogs right now. All right, so the 3 and the 4. All right, let's put the 2 equations below. Let's produce this one. So we're going to multiply all of this by that, right? Let's talk ourselves through it. All right. All right, so 4 times 4, that's 16P. Plus 4 times 3, that's 12D. And that is going to land us 8,400.
8,400.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
8,400 is good. Everybody agree to that?
Yes, sir.
And then for the other one, so we're talking about 3 times the 2p, that's gonna land us 6p.
6p and
The
plus
3
12d.
times the 4, that is positive 12d. And that's gonna equal to
6,900.
6,900. Thank you very much for working with me accurately too. So we're saying that this is it. You realize that the situations, and then now we could subtract because these are 2 positive things. So we're going to subtract equation. Let me just write it, all right? Let's write it for us. So we're going to subtract. Let me put it in there. We want to subtract. All right, we could subtract equation 4 from 3. All right, so if we're going to subtract equation 4 from 3, let's go. All right, so I'm going to put it there and then I'm going to walk through it. So it's going to be 16 minus 6p. Everybody agree?
Plus 12d,
Minus
yes, sir.
6p. And then I'm going to write this for us as well. 12p minus 12p. And
Equals 8,400 minus 6,900.
Very good. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. And then now we want to simplify this in going forward. So again, we're subtracting the equation 4 from equation 3. So hence I put equation 3 out each time. 16p minus this, 12p minus 12p, 8,000. You say you can subtract. As my friend said, draw the line if you want and you do your subtraction. Do anything you want, you're comfortable with. All right, let's go further. Oh, I think I set it up already for that. Let's do the simplification. I'm looking at 10p here.
Yes, sir.
And I'm looking at this becoming 0.
1,500.
And then this becomes 1,000.
500.
Very good. Very good. Thank you. Thank you for that. And then now at the end of the day, we have been doing this. All we're going to do is
Both sides by 10, divide both sides by 10.
Exactly.
It's 150.
Divide both.
I get the part.
Talk to me. Which part you didn't get?
The 10p equal 1,500. Oh, you get there, so.
To simplify, man, we subtract equation 3 from 4. You remember this, Peter?
The 8,400 from 6.
So you see this? You're subtracting.
Yes, sir.
Remember? Look, we are eliminating the D, and it is 2 positive. To get rid of 2 positive, you subtract them from each other. And anything you do to one thing, you have to do it to everybody. So you'd have 16p minus the 6p, and then you have 8,400 minus the 69.
But sir, in this part, you have 16p minus 6p plus 12d minus 12p.
I mistake that, man. A P, a D.
Okay.
It's the same thing, man. All right, a type of
Okay,
that.
I'm going to get there now. I'll put it
Type of
in.
that, man. I D that, man. Type of that. All right, so everything good then?
Yes, sir. Me get that.
All right, good. And then now we're going to do the other piece up top here. So we can sort out the other piece up here. So let me draw one little line up here, so and then we'll do it right here. All right, so we're going to do it right here. All right, so then we are aware that 1 parrot is 2. You can conclude, you know. You can conclude that 1 parrot costs 150. That's your conclusion, you know. You conclude 1 parrot costs that. All right, that's fine. All right, so that means we could substitute the value for that parrot in the other equation. So that's where it comes from. We can now substitute. We can substitute 150 for P. And you could do it in any equation. I'm just going to say I'm going to do it in equation 1. All right, so I'm going to go for equation 1, and I'm going to bring it right here. I am about to substitute 150 wherever P is. So now we're looking at that. I'm going to put it in a bracket right there. 150, like that. So we just substitute 150 P here. Very good. And it's going to land us?
600, sir.
Very good. So for this part, we'll have 600 is equal to that.
Yes.
So you could see that at the same time, you're just going to subtract the 600 from both sides, man. Everything good? Nobody
Yes,
say that?
sir.
All right, good. So we come down. So you'll see that the 600 is now gone. Gone, right?
I
This
have
is
3D.
gone.
Right, sir.
Equal to what? 1,000?
To 1,500.
Thank you very much. 1,500. And then we're going to divide both sides
Divided by 3.
by 3.
And it's 500.
500 apiece. Thank you. So you see, even when we're doing the worded problems, you know, it is still not a biggie. All we have to do, sit down, represent our ideas. Sit down and represent our ideas. So that cancels that. And we're saying that X is equal to, D is equal to $500. So we could
Yes, sir.
say,
I'm gonna
yes.
plug them back in and I'll get the right answer.
Yes. You're saying what?
No, I say I plug them back in, like I go back to the
you're doing your verification. You're doing your verification.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. You can do your verification. That's what I've been saying, that you can verify these things for yourself. You can verify these things for yourself. Good verification.